Epps wasn't doing the scratches. It was DJ Scratch.
Wow,
That's
didn't know that.
Yeah, yep, that was Scratch. Yep. Oh, I learned a lot of stories, just being with the cast from Juice doing those recreations. That was pretty dope. But yeah,
that had to be your favorite movie. I'm sorry, I don't see you was studying scripts. I think that was like the Larry David impromptu thing. Or did you write that out?
Well, yeah. So when we did it, I wanted to recreate the script, and shout to Jim Jones too on the direction.
Capo, what's up?
But like as much of as it was an interpretation, I wanted to kind of make it around the concept of I'm really like that. So I kind of rewrote the script to incorporate some of that.
Your DSPs, like I had
you know what I mean? And I literally, as much as I do know the movie, like the day of shooting, I was studying my lines right there on the spot before each scene, and I would get it down.
Is this something that drama can conquer another level of getting into movies?
You never know. I mean, hey, listen, man. Shout out to my guy Will Packer. Shout out to Kenya Barris. I've been telling him, I'm tired of being typecasted as a DJ in the movies. So, let's see what happens. I might have to send it to Fifth and get on an episode of BMF or Power or something.
Oh man, I definitely can see that. I can see drama being a connect in BMF.
That'd be hard.
And then it's Atlanta, man. We know
it's Black Hollywood.
Yes.
So everything is down there. So, we'll see. It was fun just to do those clips, and you know what I'm saying?
Queen Latifah,
amazing.
Legendary.
Shout to Latifah, shout to Sha Kim for putting that together, just to have the Queen there and to give me her time, her valuable time, and literally she hasn't aged since the movie.
Yes.
Wearing the same outfit, like
it was. I didn't even know Queen Latifah was coming out. I was just sitting there and I just said, "Oh shit!"
It's crazy, right?
And I was on the line like, "All right, Queen Latifah's here."
I like to really that I pulled it off with the original cast in the movie. Like
another kudos, man.
The concept itself, just to recreate, is dope. But the fact that I got like,
how the hell did you find Stills? Because Stills be even.
I talked to Khalil, who plays Raheem. And he mentioned Steele to me. Steele's living in North Carolina, so he gave me his number. I hit Khalil on Instagram, and he responded to me. And I had already had Omar
Epps
prepared to do it. Omar Epps was like, he was super busy. His schedule was insane, but he was like, yo, I'm gonna try to find some time. And then Khalil connected me with Jermaine, and we made it work. We made it happen. It's, and again,
this is so legendary, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Because the first one, in the record scene, I didn't see Raheem. I was like, he didn't get Raheem. And then Khalil, and then I look, and then you had him in the legendary, the apartment.
Yeah, well, he is actually in the record scene. So,
oh, he is?
So, yeah, Raheem and Steele are in the record scene. And then, but, the way I rolled it out, the first day, it was like audition scene with Latifah. Joel's had a cameo. Then the second day, Raheem and Steele are in there. They're in the record store, but Omar's not there. So I don't think people realize that O was gonna be in it either, because they're like, "Where's Omar?" And then
you was Omar.
Yeah, I played Omar's character in that part. And the next day, we did the apartment scene, and then there we had Omar Epps, we had Raheem, and we had Steele. So it was like, oh, he really got the guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I definitely didn't peep Raheem in the record scene. I didn't know.
Yep, he's definitely there. Yep, and then Capo's in that one. He had his cameo. So and I got a lot of Easter eggs through the whole thing. Like if you go back and look during the record store scene, like when they talk about, yo, put that shit back, you know what I mean? Remember the original and the record, the record that I tell them to put back is Tyler the Creator's album. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, off your Grammy?
Yeah, off the Grammy Award winning album. Or even when I go up and at the Chinese Kitty asks like, what's my name? I say like Lake Layton, and that's that's my partner from Generation Now's name. And in the apartment scene, I instead of saying Blills, I say Cannon. You know what I mean?
You really thought this one out, man.
I put a lot of work into it, man.
Was it because of the time off? Because the last couple of albums was super dope, but I never seen this marketing rollout that you're doing now.
Nah, it's just the energy and the space that I'm in. I mean, it's just like, I feel vitalized. I feel I just to be at this stage in my career, to have this much legacy behind me, to have this many accolades, and probably to think that this is the most on fire I've ever been. It's like, you know, I'm going full throttle with it, you know, and it's just to show you, like, you know, hip hop is a very competitive sport, and it's a type of game where, you know, when we think about a lot of people, you know, they might get like the average is a good 2-3 year run, you know. So to have a 10-year run,
tell them like just even being a DJ to have this type of run
is different. Like, to think that I started Gangsta Grillz in 01, it became, you know, the hottest thing on the block in 05 and 06, and now here we are in 2023, and it's still the most important mixtape brand of all time. Like, you know, it's a legendary run.
You decide to say, yo, you know, I'm gonna do R&B Gangsta Grill.
You know, it just kind of happened. I mean,
was it shocking? You like R&B? You know, I'm known for the
nah. I embraced it. I think Breezy might have been one of the first ones, if I'm not mistaken. You know, and Breezy came to me at a time when, you know, people were kind of trying to
outcast him.
We're trying to, you know, keep him out the door. And, you know, he was like, I want to do a Gangsta Grillz. And I was like, yeah, let's run it. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it was very, you know, he'll tell you too, like, that shit was a big moment in his career, you know, and some hit records came off of that, like No Bullshit.
Tell him.
Yeah, and, you know, we did that at a time when, like, you know, his back was against the wall, and he really showed and proved on that Gangsta Grillz, and he spit too. So, you know, that was one of the first R&B ones, and, you know, I just loved it to get in different bags. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, even people wouldn't expect early on the Little Brother Gangsta Grillz or Pharrell Gangsta Grillz.
Yeah, the Pharrell one.
You know, I've done them, like, with, you know, from all aspects, a Dead Prez, a Rhapsody, you know what I mean? Like, even Tyler's project, like, that was left field. And, you know, even me recently talking about doing a De La Soul Gangsta Grillz.
Wow.
Like,
that's going to be legendary.
Incredible.
This height of your career, I asked you, why do you come back and DJ? Like, because I know this ain't really, and you said, because I got to stay hot, Jay. Like, I like to DJ. Like, this ain't really, I'm like, he has Little Uzi Vert.
Yeah.
Jack Harlow. All that's going on in Gangsta Grillz, and Drama comes and DJs at a Dominican Republic event. Why?
I don't think I like to leave money on the table. And, you know, just at the end of the day, like, I am still a DJ, you know what I mean? And
you probably had more money in your pocket than they paid you. I know that for a fact.
You know, it's just like being out in the clubs or events and everything, like, it keeps my ear to the streets, you know? As an executive, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's various ways to find artists or to find talent. And I'm just a man in many hats. And, like, you know, I came up doing parties and doing events, and it's something that I'm good at, you know what I mean?
And you killed that party too.
Yeah, thank you. You know what I mean? And, like, you know, I still have my Vegas residency. I still do gigs, like, and it's not that I have to, but it wasn't that I had to do Gangsta Grillz mixtapes neither. But, you know, look at what's happened since, you know, I've kind of revitalized the brand and the mixtape game and everything. And it's just, you know, the moment that you, like, you don't do it or you leave it, like, is the moment that it could be taken away from you. You know what I'm saying? So I always look at it like that, like, in a sense of, you know, the same way, like, I try to take every picture or speak to every person, because, you know, people be like, yo, don't you get tired of it? I'm like, man, I remember when they didn't care. You know what I'm saying? So where I'm at right now, like, you know, I love hip hop so much. I love the culture. I love being in this position. So, you know, I love running a label. I love being the artist. I love, you know, being in the clubs. Like,
still doing radio.
You know what I mean? Still on Shade 45. Like, you know, so it's just it's everything to me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna continue to do that. You know.